Ashe and Grand Rising. A grand day to you all once again, my fellow human. And welcome to this, the 8th in the series of another perspective on healthy living with your senior lifestyle advisor, plus, yes, I, the mystic philosopher. Now, in episode 6, I mentioned the fact that human, meaning natural man or natural woman, balanced in and by our source and Mother Nature's wisdom and expression, is not just simply a duality, as is commonly taught, believed, and accepted by many. And between episode 6 and episode 7, I explained in much detail the word human and who and what I think a human is and what I interpret a human to be. And I also promised to share with you why human is not just a simple duality, or not just simply a duality. I promise to share my perspective on that. So what do I mean by human is not just a simple duality, or not just simply a duality? Duality meaning unity of mind and matter, or energy and substance, the body and the mind, also known as the physical and the spiritual, the tangible and the intangible, the seen and the unseen. The two states in which all natural humans are commonly believed and understood to exist. Now, from I, the mystic philosopher's perspective, the equation E equal mc square by the late renowned German-born physicist Albert Einstein, and his theory of special relativity, for the purpose of explaining my point, may be employed here. In fact, I'm borrowing it to employ it here. Einstein's theory of special relativity expresses the fact that mass or matter and energy are the same physical entity, and that they can be changed into each other. Meaning, matter can be changed into energy, and energy can be changed into matter. At a much deeper level, E equal mc square can also be used to express the duality of mind and matter that I'm talking about here. In my own words, energy is matter speeded up, or if you prefer, energy is matter vibrating at an infinitely high frequency. And matter is energy slowed down. Or if you prefer, matter is energy vibrating at a much lower or an extremely low frequency. Now, without having to get into areas of complexities that are beyond my systems training or education, or into areas of what might be considered deep metaphysics, speculations and contemplations, etc. And just for the purpose of this talk, of this episode, natural man, aka natural human, aka natural man or natural woman, may be best described as, at least from my perspective, may be best described as a tri-unity, or as some may say, a triune being, meaning a unity of 3 aspects of a natural man, or a unity of 3 components of the natural human. 3 aspects of the natural human, or 3 components of the natural human. Number 1, component or aspect number 1, the physical body, also known or referred to as matter. The metaphysical mind, aka energy or frequency. And 3, the spirit or the soul, aka the metaphysical I, the elusive I. With that understanding and overstanding, we may agree to the fact that our metaphysical mind controls our physical body, and the I equal you, the spirit or the soul, aka the metaphysical I, controls our mind. If or when we, aka I and I, when I say we, I'm referring to I and I, your I, my I, we, I, our eyes. If or when we are in control of our individual mind, then whenever we say I am, then so it is, and so shall it be. Whatever we tell the mind, so shall it be acted upon. In other words, whatever I tell the mind, so shall it be acted upon, and so shall the body do or react. Now I ask that you please take very careful note of this my statement, for with emphasis and for deeper clarity, I have no doubt that I will be asked to revisit it later. So here is it again, or here it is again. If or when we, aka I and I, are in control of our individual mind, then whenever we say I am, then so it is, and so shall it be. Whatever we tell the mind, so shall it be acted upon, and so shall the body do or react. For example, let me share some example. If or when we say I am sick, then we are immediately programming our mind with the thoughts that are equal instructions of sickness. And our mind will in turn instruct our body to be and become sick. There is even an English word for that. It is called psychosomatic, where psycho means mind and soma means body. And the opposite is also true. If or when we say I am healthy, we are immediately programming our mind and with thoughts that are equal instructions of health, and our mind will in turn instruct our body to be healthy. Whenever we say I am, whatever comes after the word am will determine how our body reacts, which will in turn determine what our physical life experiences are or what they will be. And this is where and when the proper use of mantras, the mental tools that I mentioned and talked about earlier, comes in handy. But again, I run out of time for this segment, and we'll have to continue proving this and other points in episode 9 and beyond. So please join me then. In the meantime, I ask that if at all you can, that you please support this series of short presentation titled Another Perspective on Healthy Living by simply purchasing your daily supply of lignans from the Norwegian spruce tree, aka Fountain of Life, from yours truly, I, the Mystic Philosopher, by simply clicking on the links provided in the description area below this video. You may also purchase a digital copy of my song, the song you hear playing in the background, called Have You Heard of Fountain of Life? You do so by clicking on the links, or the link that is provided by the same link by the same name that is provided there as well. Your kind support will be greatly appreciated. In the meantime and between time in your becoming, I will that you be more and more and not less, aka be less. For I am the Mystic Philosopher. Ashe, 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 I say.